to Horror Hump Day. Today we are playing a game that is not The Evil Within, even though we're in the middle of playing that one and may finish it someday eventually. But this one should just be a, hopefully, one episode game. It recommended you play it in like one sitting, and hopefully that happens. We're playing Home, a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers, and I'm really interested by this. Saved automatically. We recommend you put aside an hour and a half and complete Home in a single setting. That's what we're here to do tonight. Turn up the sound, turn off the lights. Yeah, I've got my candles, but I'm curious as to how scary this will be because there's some terrifying old style 8-bit horror games. There's that one that I can't remember that was, it's like a 2D Silent Hill Lone Survivor. Oh my god, you guys, don't play Lone Survivor unless you're ready to get freaked out and super lost because I don't understand how directions work in that game. Okay, I guess I'm gonna shittily voice act this. My volume is way up. All I remember at that point was fighting myself alone. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Yeah, I'm going all in, guys. We're full, what's that acting thing called where you do stuff? Method acting. I'm great at descriptions. There's something at my feet. A flashlight. Oh my god, I'm not about this life. Oh god, it's so echoey. Oh god, that house. Where was I? Oh my god. Oh shit. There's a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Oh, I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Jesus! Oh my god. It's a kitten! Oh shit! That was fucking scary. It's just loud. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna be obsessively checking things. Oh, I can lift my little flashlight torch. What? Whatever. Up. Okay, we got a door. Window. Another door. Let's go through the first door. I'm about to be systematic about this shit. Watch, it recommends... Oh, that's like stairs. It recommends an hour and a half. It'll probably take me like 3 hours. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. Damn it, Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should... Oh god. It's gonna be one of those nights. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. The shelf... God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try not to skip shit. There were scribbles of all kinds on random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. Oh no, that makes me think of Slender Man. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? You have to wait for text to scroll. Okay. Okay, well, now that I know that those are stairs... Yeah, let's finish. We're gonna finish the top floor with leaky ceiling and all. Okay. Okay, where the shit? Okay, we got a computer. The desk had a computer and some papers on it and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Hell yeah! Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? It's your house, probably. Okay, so there's jack shit there, right? I really shouldn't have been going through this stuff, getting my fingerprints everywhere. Oh, that's right, there's a dead body. Oh, no. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Do I not have a cell phone? Oh man, I had to get out of there. Can we, like, call the police? Because we just woke up and there's a dead body. Maybe we're trying to figure out if we killed him, because I guess if we killed him, we don't want to call the police. That would be bad. Probably. I mean, unless we're gonna be like honest and admit that we murdered someone. Which I guess we could do. Okay, we got a door. Stairs. A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Did I free it? Yeah, I'm just gonna say yes to like basically everything, because otherwise it's boring and you don't do anything. Yeah, I free it. Oh, it's a little hole. Okay. Okay. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Were we gonna bury a body? I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Yes. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Okay, so I opened something. So I'll try to make a mental map of everything. Oh my god, what happened? Why is there a dead body? Did we? Oh, whatever. That was a really unsettling sound. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. Okay. How long had this been here rotting? The man upstairs didn't look like he'd been dead a long time. Yeah, what the fuck? What do we got? A black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yes, you take it! I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. Burner. I did hear a faraway click. Okay, I know this is annoying, but I heard a click. I've got to check upstairs to see if anything clicked up here. Hmm. Hmm. Are those candles? What? Are they like birdhouses? Yeah, no, nothing. Oh, there's a little bloodstain there. I'm super into these retro horror games because they have to rely on things like besides the gore, and there's like a big departure from the Evil Within because they're like, raw graphics and blood and everything. Did I check everything? Yeah, there's the food. I got the picture, so downstairs we go. Yeah, you're not really gonna gross someone out with an image with these kind of graphics, but I always feel like the things they come up with to scare you are much more interesting. Shit. Oh my god, I've got the volume way turned up and it's scaring the fuck out of me. Oh? Police tape? The door was taped up and seemed to be locked. Stuck? Sorry. But by the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Is everything fucking rotten? I gave the door a hard shove, and to my surprise, it cracked open. Oh. Oh no. Is that cat? Fucking cat. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Keycard, locker, last one, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. Okay. Is that another mouse? Yeah, hi mouse. I got a trophy, cause and effect. Okay. The smell of old dishes and moldy food was dizzying. I don't get to check the fridge? Why are there like those newspaper clippings fucking posted up everywhere? What's going on? I wonder if lifting the light's gonna ever help me. Is that a No, let me look at the cage. Is that a fucking cage? What the fuck? Okay, we got a ladder going down over here. Let me check the rest of this floor before I keep descending. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I look like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was a mud caked all over my shoes. Okay. So I was outside. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning or him. Okay, but all the food is rotten. Is this a kill? Did we kill someone here? And then clean it up? There's a photo development tray lying on the floor. Huh. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Okay. Okay. I really don't have a picture yet. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. I can't move furniture? Whatever, game device. Okay. Down the rabbit hole we go. I'm like, there's a fucking cage right there, right? I'm not seeing things? Jesus. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground, where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Yeah. Yeah, you did. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. What did I do to my leg? Did I forget something? Whatever. Okay. Footprints in the dirt. Looked like more than one kind and a lot of traffic. What the fuck? Okay, more things to... What? Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Okay, second mention of the water tower. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They're all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait, there were photos. Photos of our house? What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more. Tried to find some kind of information. Our house, meaning the house that we're in? Or like him and Rachel's house? Guys must have done this, but what was his interest in the water tower? Some of the markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. Okay, yeah. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first, and I needed to see what else was down here. There. Okay, can I look at this? A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Yeah, you took the handgun? Are you fucking kidding? I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. I thought you hated guns, bitch. Caught you on your bluff, bitch. Oh my god. I'm gonna sneeze. Why did I take the gun? Because there's a fucking dead body and you're underground. Oh my god, we're going deeper. It was so dark down there and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? I don't fucking know. What did you see though? Okay. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. Who has this shit under their house? On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. More names. Okay. They were scratched out and illegible notes. Yeah? Oh, they were scratched out and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I can only make out a few letters. Is this like a hit list or Deadpool or something? Heather, David, something, something. Oh shit, that could be. Oh, what? Huh. Huh. Oh shit, that last one looks like it could be Robbie. Uh-oh. None of it made any sense to me. Nothing about Rachel and me was written here. Maybe I needed to keep looking. Okay, we got a door. Got whatever that is. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. Corrosive? Wait, they looked like that? The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. Are we melting bodies? Okay, we got a cage. It looked like a cage? It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. Bitch, that's blood. That place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. Okay, what is this? Some kind of homemade rack. Slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. What the fuck? Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? What the fuck? The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. Oh shit. They looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. No, 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 no. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? Did I track down a killer and kill him? Or am I the killer? What the fuck? I wondered. What would I have found if I had dug deeper? Can I dig deeper? Oh, can I go get those tools? Let me go see right quick if I can get those tools. Like that shovel. Where was that shovel though? I knew I needed to take a look around. Wait, what? What? Where this place was, it's obviously used a lot. Why can't I get back up? Said the boxes would have let me get up? Why can't I use these boxes? Oh shit. Well, whatever. Wonder if I fucked up. I probably did. I tend to do that. Was there anything else in the room with a dead wife? Also, I like that we found her like dead and recognized her from the clothes of the one picture we found of her. Did she only wear those clothes? I don't really care that much. Oh, no, I feel like I'm missing information. I hate that. I hate it. Okay, whatever. I'll always replay it, I guess. Maybe with a guide. Get maximum enjoyment. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute, these boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell are they doing here? I'm so like, what the fuck? If I was scared before, I was terrified now. Why were there photos of our house there, and these clothes? Was that why I was here? I checked my back pocket and realized my wallet was missing. Did I come to that house, or did somebody bring me? It's loud. What's the sound? Okay, bats. I really don't think bats are scary. I don't understand people who do. I think they're cute. Okay, we got a long tunnel. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. How do I be careful? So I don't want to go down that? I don't remember if I jumped down there or found another way. It looked to be a long way. Did I jump down? No. Maybe there's some other way to get down there without risking more injury to my leg. Shit, is this gonna have multiple endings? Shit. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, that bitch just whispered in my ear. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, you guys, did you hear that? What the fuck did she say? Oh my god, that sounded like it was right in my fucking ear. Oh my god, there was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yeah, it's better than no rope. Maybe the rope would make the broken ladder easier to descend. Jesus fuck! Jesus fuck, what? I have the rope now. There must have been a use for it around somewhere. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? What did she say? What did she fucking say? The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. I need to read things better, in case I missed shit. Oh shit. It looks like a face. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave-in. Well, stuck now. I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. Okay, we got some ambiance soundtrack shit going on. But there's nothing in here. Okay. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. What? It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least, I thought, I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. Okay, it seems to be like recapping the choices that I made. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. So I'm feeling like checkpointy vibes. Oh, an exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there? But it was so high up. That must have been a sore landing. Okay, hint hint. My leg is sore. So I might have busted in here. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet and there was grass smeared within it. Ah, there was similar dirt on my own shoes. So this is where I came from. My leg ached just thinking about it. My leg literally ached, dude. Oh my god. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? Maybe water? A kitchen knife covered with drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Yes, you took the knife. I slipped the knife in my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? Bitch, we are gearing up. There's so many doors. Jesus fuck. Jesus fuck. Oh my shit nuggets. Oh my shit nuggets. There's so many doors. Okay, let me... Oh. Let's see what this exit deal is. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Okay. Was there something back here? Yeah, there's a ladder. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yes, take everything. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. I did not want to keep digging through this mess. Okay, first door. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Everything smells bad. Okay. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. But here's another handle. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off the flow. Did I turn it? Yeah. Okay, so maybe that'll drain the pool. We'll see. Through the dust, I could see handprints from previous use. Probably from whoever worked on these sewers. Looked like I turned off the water flow in this valve. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Okay. So we're turning all the wheels. The valve is still active. Did I turn it again? Yes. Looked like I turned off the water flow this valve. Okay. Turning off all the water. Yes, you turned off the water. Oh my god. Turn the valve. Still active. Okay, that one worked. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off the flow. Did I turn it? Yes. Okay. We turned all the water off, guys. Now we can descend into the pool. It's still locked. Yep. I wonder what I opened with that one secret switch that I pressed. Huh, whatever. Can I crawl? Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. Huh. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of the rancid water. Yeah, I took it. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd-shaped, I had no idea what it might open. Not the door? I'm gonna go see if it opens the door. Come on, open the door. The door is locked. Okay, so not this door. Well, we've got a random small key. Let's see what we can use that for, I guess. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? Where the fuck am I? The faded paper was yellow and dusty, but it had obviously been wiped off recently. Okay. Door lock. I can see a faint light within. Blood. Blood. Oh shit. Oh fuck, another dead person. I found another dead body. A sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. Well, I found the fucking knife. It's in my boot right now. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Yeah, I took it. Take all the things. I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. Don't say that. I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. Really? That's what you're thinking about? Okay. Oh! There's a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. I couldn't help but wonder if someone was watching me from the other side. Shit. Shit. Okay, well the keyring should open those doors, right? There's a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit. But I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was the videotape I found? So does that mean like I should go back? And that those things are behind me? Those things are probably going to come up in here, right? Oh yeah, that was already... Yeah, blah blah blah. Going back. Okay. I used the keyring to unlock the door. This should be security room? Right? The shelf was full of security tapes, yes. Strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. Who texted me? Oh, no one. Shut up, guys. Okay. I wondered what was on the tape, and why it was thrown out. Well, let's find out. Oh, this better not scare me. God damn it. There's a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on the VHS tape I found. Oh no. The video showed a man, right there in the sewers, being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched, like somebody had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been two men. Okay. I couldn't stand to watch the video again. Okay. Okay. So I guess we're checking the other door. I tried a bunch of the keys on the keyring I had found on that sewer worker, and one of them seemed to fit. Okay. Fuck this. Fuck this. Oh, shit. Collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. The room didn't seem like much of a place for drinking. What was the point? What is this? The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murders. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been found in ravines, in the forest, and in one case, dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had also been pasted up back in those tunnels. A faded receipt was trampled on the floor. It was from the local train station. It was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use it could be, but did I keep the receipt? Yes. I neatly folded the soiled receipt and slipped it back in my front pocket. Okay, so the entire room was a mess. Really? Okay, whatever. What does the little key... What? Okay, can I use a little key on something? Did I miss something? Oh, shit! Oh my god. These jump scares are not okay. Blood marks from where the knife was. Now I was carrying the gun and the knife. Jesus. I worried what the police might think if they saw me. Oh, fuck the police. What is up with this? That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Yeah, there's the dirt from my shoes. My leg ached. Okay, so I came in through the vent. Trash. What would the little key be for? Can I get all the way back to that little cage? Wait, how far back can I go? I did not want to go back into those tunnels. Seemed better to press on. Okay. Where do I use the little key? Not in here. Here? Through the dust I can see handprints. Okay, no. No. Okay, maybe I don't use the little key in here. Maybe it's just like, don't forget about that little key, bitch. I don't even know. Okay, I've found no use for the little key, so we're moving on. Fucking stupid ass jump scares. I'd be mad at them, except they legitimately scare the shit out of me. They're kind of cheap though. But I guess they get to do it a little bit for setting up a nice little tense, creepy atmosphere with some 8-bit graphics. Can I go through here or something? No? Okay. This must have been the other end of the ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. Whoever used it. I used it. Clever, but why go through all the trouble? I don't fucking know. I really think I missed. Would I need that gun or the knife before the end? Both weighed me down and aggravated my leg as I climbed that old ladder. I think I missed something with the little key, but fuck if I know what. The thought of that videotape still gave me the chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in the locked room? Suddenly the awful smell of that sewer gave way to a pine-scented blast of fresh air. I'm not gonna let me go down. The lid had fallen in the entrance here and was stuck shut. Damn it. I couldn't find anything for the key. You guys, did you guys see that pair of fucking eyes? Oh, creepy. This fucking sound design is scary as shit. It's so nice and basic. I love that. I love a lack of soundtrack in horror. Like a soundtrack, the soundtrack is just often so cheap. What's up with this ladder? An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. It's the water tower! The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. To extend the... Yeah! We gotta go to the fucking water tower! I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Okay, water tower, what's your deal? Fucking bats aren't scary, asshole. Oh. Can I look at those scratch marks, please? And a patch of smeared dirt and grass. There was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Yeah, I took it. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I didn't check to make sure it was mine. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. Okay. It didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance of the sewers. Had I come through there before? Obviously. If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Shit. Bitches are watching me. It's getting cool there, and I shivered with an uneasy sense of what was to come. How did I get home from here? Did I put this up here, or was somebody else carrying it? And they took all my shit. Okay, that's broken. Guess we're not going to talk about the scratches on the water tower. Jesus. I don't like backtracking. Shit. Oh, man. Fucking eyes in the woods. I see you, you glowing piece of shit eyes. I tried the little key. Okay, the little key had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved the rusty door open. Hallelujah, there we go. We didn't miss anything. It was just fucking with my mind. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. Sometimes the night gets chilly. Not that strange. There's a dead end over here. No, there's a door. Okay, so do I continue on, or do I check the little key? What's this? This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes about this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. So the river... Is this continuing? Okay, let's go back. Oh, fucking branching directions and shit. Okay, let's go through the locked door. We're gonna see what else takes us. This took us to a house? Oh, bitch. Okay. I can't do that tongue clicky thing. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. Okay, I've got the train receipt. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. Buffeting? Whatever. Buffeting. Oh, Jesus. It's like a whole level I could have missed if I didn't get that shitty little key. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? The sorry condition of that place seemed sad somehow, but also ominous. Back outside. What is this? The old train was ripped open, and hanging from the shred of metal, as well as the broken fence, was a dark-stained patch of cloth, and hanging from a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train's shell, I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found as I thought. It was getting colder out there, and I had to keep moving. Okay. Door number 2. What's behind you? I can rhyme like Dr. Seuss. Don't tell me I can't. An old ticket booth that looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window were sheets of paper and... Wait, what were these? Train receipts? I've got a receipt! I thought the receipt I had picked up might match these, but of course not. This station had been closed for years. The ticket must have been for the newer station that opened up on the other side of town after this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresher-looking paper, what? Covered in tiny notes, scribbles, and diagrams. What the fuck is happening? I earned a trophy. Escape route? Looked like someone had been leafing through the old ledgers, looking for something. A name, perhaps? I don't know why I got a trophy. Was there anything over here? No. Okay. Into the woods. Into the woods to find out why. Some people are dead and I am... Shit. I don't even fucking know. I have amnesia. Lots of people have amnesia. In the fictional world, that is. Oh my god, I've got multiple... Don't give me branching paths. It's gonna stress me out. I have to go every way. Every way. Got a mound of dirt. Ooh. Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. What the fuck? I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Yes, I took back my credit card. I'm probably like taking all the incriminating evidence. I'm gonna get thrown in jail at the end of all this. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Oh, don't make this all mazy. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Where am I? I hear you creeping. Jesus Christ, stop creeping. There was a fire pit here. It was still a bit warm and a few embers had burned at the bottom. Was someone else out in the woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? Okay, now let me look at this. 2 folding camp chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Whoever was here left this place in a hurry, but why? The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see the bedrolls, 2 bed backpacks, and a cooler. I felt like if I kept rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on me. Don't say that. Which way did I come from? Oh my god, I'm lost. It's already happened. The fuck? What is this? No, no. Oh, don't. Don't look? No, no, shit. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Fucking... Oh my god, all the sound just cut out. Oh my god, fucking silence is terrifying. Oh my shit. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. What the fuck? What does that mean? There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. Oh shit. I'm not about this. You got... a musty wooden plank propped up the stall door. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Yeah. I wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. You just take everything, dude. Okay, I'm really freaked out that, like, there's nothing in here. The washroom stall was filthy and disgusting. I wanted to get away as quickly as possible. Shit. Shit. Oh, I'm not about that. I'm not about that. I'm not about that. Oh my god, you guys. This game fucking messes with you. Where did I come from? I came from there, so what's this way? I swear to god if I get lost. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. Oh, okay, so I think there's just one way I didn't go, maybe? I can explore everything. I'm good at maps. This one, right? Right? Jesus. Probably a fucking deer. There were some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Inside... Inside the cheap... Kelsey, you're always scared. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was page after worn page of names and more fucking names. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. These are the same fucking names. Oh shit, but Rachel's on here. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Steph, they're all female too. Rachel. Not my Rachel. Rachel? Her name was the last on the list and it had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. What the fuck? Who were all these names? I could only think about how much I needed to get home to make sure Rachel was okay. So did I discover a serial killer and then I like went and killed him and then got amnesia? What happened? Okay, well I'm glad I went back to explore. Okay, I think there was still another direction. Right? Okay, right. Yeah, there's still this way. Okay, we got a river. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and marks, I idly thumbed the knife I'd found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Yeah, you did. With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design into the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. I read some of the names and notes on the surface. Rytron, Kumar, Uncle Phil, Henry, Daniel, David, Jenny. It seemed like the table had seen a lot of use over the years. The plank I found was long enough to form a cube bridge, but I wasn't sure if it was whole. Yeah, we're gonna make a bridge. How cool. The fuck was that? Okay, I can probably only be here once. What was that sound though? Oh shit. Oh shit. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. Jesus. They deserved better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Yes? I tried to cover them up a bit more and close the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. The girls weren't carrying ID, so I couldn't determine their names. I only hoped that whoever had done this had done it quickly. I wondered now if they had a phone or something at their campsite. Maybe I could call for help? Shit, this is their fucking campsite. Should I go back to the campsite to see if I can find... No, there's no way. God damn it. Oh, I got a silver trophy for that. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game, fuck this game. Okay. I have to figure out how to get back through. The inside of that tent was suffocating. Olivia? Daphne? Okay, so I'm checking for them now. By the looks of it, the fire hadn't been extinguished. It had just died. Wait, why do I know their names now? Why do I know their names? I'm so freaked out. But I didn't know their names. Hmm. 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 Okay. Those two girls I found by the river, were they on the list? And why was Rachel's name here? I had to get home. Oh, sorry, this is probably the wrong way. Okay. I couldn't stop thinking about those poor girls. I couldn't figure out on the map here where their campsite was. Didn't I found their campsite. Police would have to search again in the daylight. Okay, I fucking found their campsite, right? That's the thing that happened? Whatever. I'd finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return here. Okay. Fuck it. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. And where were the campers who had abandoned their site? Was that not the two dead girls that I found? Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? Long walking. Oh my god. This is pretty... I was super enjoying this game. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist, whatever, for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. It's never just the wind. Okay. Well, this should be a dead end, right? Because it's the inside. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Holy shit, why is everyone dead? I found the body of a security guard, just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? Jesus. I saw the blunt wound on the guard's head and looked again at the flashlight I was carrying. I'm just collecting murder weapons. I am so going to jail. Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet and now this. Do I retrieve my watch? Yeah. The watch was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyway. I wish I could remember where was all my stuff missing. Okay. Oh my god. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Old work clothes had been picked through, and a few photos and notes had been ripped off the door and spread around. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said closed for repairs. Oh, danger. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear and cobwebs had collected at the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. It didn't look like the power was on yet. Okay, so I gotta turn the power on. Door was locked tight. Seemed to be connected to the power box. Okay. Fair enough. What was this? Locked shut. Electronic box. So yeah, we gotta turn the power on. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. It's a pretty classic horror trope for some reason, turning the power on. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. I did? This? The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. More stairs. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Looked like some beer bottles had been used on the table recently. I wondered, was that guard using this as a break room of his own? Huh, a power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Yeah, push. I turned it on. The power panel still wasn't working. Did I try it again? Okay, I see the lights aren't working though. Panels seem to be working again. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. What? That woman's photo. I know I had to get back to Rachel to find out what happened. Oh, finding all the switches. Power panel. Yeah, flip the switch. Seem to be working again. Shut tight. There's a rusty looking card slot on the side, so I need to find a key card. Oh my god, where's this going? Why is everyone dead? What? The door had been hastily boarded up? Why? This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked here. My head ached, and I recalled the last time Norman, Rachel, and I had all had lunch together. Rachel seemed somewhat more at ease when we all hung out. Am I, like, jealous of Norman? What's going on? Head aching is usually a sign of neurosis in fiction, just saying. I probably have split personalities or something. Utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. A claw hammer. Yeah, I took the hammer. I gotta open that door. I noticed it wasn't as rusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Yeah, because someone boarded up that fucking door. Being useful and productive there in this plant was all I ever wanted. When the factory closed, everything got worse. So we started killing people, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Yet. Someone started killing people. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Yeah, take the card. I slipped the key card in my pocket. Musty smell. I assume no one had used this locker for a long time. Flipping switches. What? There we go. This should be the last one. Push the switch. Oh my god. There we go. So we got the hammer for the door. We got the key card for the other door. Turn the power on for more. Hello? Hello? What the fuck? Is that just the factory doing shit? God damn it. I struck with the hammer. The old wooden boards came apart easily. After I had removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. This was my locker. There in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. What? It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. What is going on? This room was nothing but bad memories. Okay, lots of booze. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. Maybe that guard outside caught him hiding up here? I don't know. I feel like we might have killed everyone. Okay, the key card was this way, I believe. Hello, keycard. Keycard I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Yes, you used the keycard. There's some weird sound. I fucking hate that. What is this? Some kind of ventilation hatch there. Looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Not yet. Had to be a better, yeah, there'll be a better way to get down. I mean, I turned all the power on, so that door should just open, right? What? I'm locked in. God damn it, this was a trap. They fucking tricked me. They took advantage of my exploratory nature. An obsessive need to go everywhere. Assholes. Fuck. Yes. Shit. Where the fuck am I? There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily, and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to. Just don't. Drinking. Need. Norman. Who was Norman writing to? So assigned to Norman? What was Norman going on about? He needed to do something. Someone's drinking? Probably going on about how fucked up I am and I'm drinking and everything. Bottom of the Valentine Jungle Bed. It was pretty high up. Wasn't sure if anyone could have gotten back up there. I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of its smell, of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about that room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found outside really drinking up there? What about Norman? And who had rooted through all those lockers? I couldn't tell where I was as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to the road, get my bearings. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff to the factory if I remembered correctly. Wait. Fuck, so I got trapped, so now I turned all the power on, I can't even go through those doors. Oh. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, God, I'm pissed. That's okay. I'll do another run through sometime, or I'll watch Ian do it and like tell him to do shit. Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. I guess it kind of. Someone fucking following me? What the fuck? God damn it. I'm pissed. I hate missing shit. Oh my god. I turned all the power on for nothing. Nothing! It's not fair. It tricked me. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food in slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Why? What? Okay. I fucking found my driver's license. Cleaned it off. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card, and now this. I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card. Somebody steal this from me? I wondered why they would have stashed it there. It sounded like it was going to start raining again. Oh my god. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for a faint sound of a television. Okay. I don't hear a television. Super echoey though. Entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looked like I couldn't pop it open. It needed a key. There's a bit of blood on the keyhole. Why is everyone dead? What the actual shit? Who's creaking there? I hear you creaking. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on a rack. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was this doing here? So Rachel was fucking cheating on me with Norman, so I fucking killed everyone? Right? A speck of something dark and wet stained one of the sleeves. Fucking Rachel probably killed everyone. Fucking Rachel. That's my story. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots in the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? Or what did I do with it? Or what did Rachel do with it? The gun would fit there. Did I place it back in the cabinet? I mean, I kind of want to protect... Yes? I pushed the piece back in place and felt a great burden lifted. Okay. A close call. I got a trophy for that. Huh. Huh. What are you doing with all these? Okay. Okay. Speck of something dark and wet. Yeah. Fucking shit. God damn it. Someone's dead. It's fucking Norman. Norman's dead. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. I couldn't make out what was on the screen, but that glow just gave me the chills. Fucking Norman. No! Oh no. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my co-worker and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. Looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, although they were already drying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? Fucking Rachel shot everyone. Norman, maybe you deserve better. You probably did. Yeah, close his eyes. I closed his eyes sort of good. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. You found like a significant number of dead people, dude. I hope to hell Rachel had nothing to do with that mess. We've literally... Oh my god. How many dead people is that now? A lot. The one at the beginning. The wife. The random one in the wall. The skeleton that whispered in my ear. Because that was necessary. The guard. The two chicks in the wood. Norman. 7? 7. Something like 7. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. Someone was here. I've never been to Norman's place before. At least I didn't remember ever doing so. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? Yeah, you did. Found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Okay. Am I picking the lock? Do I have that in my skill set? I guess I do. Okay. Moving on. I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. Bitch. Hairpin, bitch. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. I wondered if someone had robbed the place before killing Norman upstairs. I doubt it. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. could only think of poor Norman upstairs. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. This fucking water tower! It looked to be in much better shape then. Is Rachel in the water tower? I think I solved it. Of all the postcards, that one seemed to be the most popular. There were only a few left. What is up with the water tower? Norman was dead, but I had no idea why. Was he involved in this somehow, or was he just another victim? That gun I had found only seemed to complicate matters. It was such a relief to finally be rid of it. I'm gonna die now. I guess I've still the bloody knife. Home wasn't far off now. Even though the rain was relentless, I had to keep going. Why do we have all these gates? Okay. Checking them as we go. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. Locked tight. Wasn't my house. Can I go back? The door will only lead me back. I had to find my house. Now I don't want to go through gates. I want to check shit. The neighborhood's local post box. The letter was sticking out as if someone hadn't pushed it in all the way. I knew it wasn't right, but did I look at the letter? Yes! Shit is fucked up. Look at everything. There was no return address, but the envelope was addressed to Norman. Carefully, I tore it open and looked at the letter inside. It read, "Stay away. She's mine." That was it. No signature. No other information. Okay, I swear to God I'm gonna be pissed if I just killed everyone in a jealous rage. That'd be dumb. We'll see, though. Who wrote this? Damn it, Norman, what did you get yourself into? Surely I'd recognize, like, my own handwriting. And I'd also be pissed if it's just, like, multiple personalities. That's kind of cheap writing. More blood. I bet that's my house. Oh my god. I'm getting so wet. Locked. Locked. Yep. The bloody one is mine. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. Right? Like, what the fuck? More blood! I held my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step inside. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flicked the light switch by the door. Of course the fucking power was off. Jesus. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? The table was clean. It hadn't been used any time recently. Basement. Locked. Where'd I put my damned key? There was a small pile of mail on the floor. In front of the mail slot. How long had I been away? Why hadn't Rachel picked this up? Most of the contents were bills. There was a credit card bill there. Yeah, open it. I ripped the bill open and read it. To my surprise, it said something about canceling my credit card due to non-payment. What the hell? This didn't make any sense. This is the front door, right? The front door was locked from the inside. I couldn't go out, though. I needed to see if Rachel was here. Okay, where's my key? Oh, I guess I can go upstairs. Door was stuck shut. There's an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. Am I gonna pick that lock too? Oh, I've got 3 floors. Fancy. And a basement? Damn. Is that steak? I found the last missing piece from my wallet. The old photo of Rachel and I stared back at me, reminding me of better times. It didn't make me feel terribly uncomfortable. Did I keep it anyway? Yes. I replaced the photo in my wallet, feeling like I had got part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why had I thrown it away? Stolen identity. What? These trophy names are like super cryptic and make me have more questions. Our television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterward, but by then it was too late. Rachel was pretty angry about that, I realized. Shit. Oh, is that Nintendo? The whole game. Oh, the whole PlayStation. Oh, cute. Cute. I guess, is this gonna be the attic? Or do we have like a full third floor? It's like a full oh. Our hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. I couldn't really make myself out anymore. I wasn't sure I wanted to. What's going on? Who am I? Who am I? Our sink, which needed to be replaced. One of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet. That old house was charming for sure, but it wasn't always easy. It's got fucking 3 floors and a basement. Think you can deal with it. Bathtub. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old clawfoot bathtubs. Hell yeah. It seemed impractical at times, but it was part of what made that house home. I want a bathtub. Shoo. I'd use the shit out of a bathtub. Bathtub. Blood, damn it. Oh, shit. My laptop had been left on, but only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. Fucking water tower. Sure, Rachel's fucking in the fucking water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk. Yes, I took it. I pocketed the key. The laptop was warm. It had been running for a while. Yeah, but I haven't been home for days or picked up the mail? What? What is going on? The books there were half mine, half Rachel's. Hey, now that I looked at it more closely, it looked like the man in that house had some of the same books as I did. What? One book in particular seemed a bit odd. I remembered owning it, but not that edition. What? There was a suitcase on the bed. It was Rachel's. I remembered it from that trip we took out west. Did I open the suitcase? Yes. I wasn't sure what to make of the suitcase's contents. Inside were a few days' worth of clothes, some toiletries, and a train ticket? I checked the date and time. It matched the receipt I found back in those horrible sewers. So Rachel was fucking in the sewers. What was this? Rachel, who were you running away with? Norman? This wasn't getting me anywhere. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this not like near the end of the game? Also, I did not find a thing to lockpick that door. Old-fashioned keyhole. What does that mean? What do I need? Unlock the basement door. Shit. Fucking basement. Fuck. There were old Christmas decorations in the box. I couldn't even remember our last Christmas. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key. Yeah, take the key. I took the small key and tried to remember what it unlocked. That one door. Looked like there was plaster and an old trowel in here, too. There were old clothes, tools, and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. We had way too much junk. I had put up this divider wall last summer so we could create a separate room in the basement. I hadn't finished it yet, so the door was stuck and the The drywall was poorly installed. I might have been able to break through if I found something heavy enough. Okay. So, I'm using the key. Grimy key I found in the basement unlocked the door. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? No, there's more blood. Are we just not mentioning the blood fucking everywhere? There's an old crowbar on the floor. Yeah, I need the crowbar. I appreciate its weight. By the looks of it, the crowbar had broken a few things. Shit. Wait, where am I? Where'd I go? What happened? Where'd the basement door go? Oh, yeah, it's a door. Sorry, brain fart. Shut up. I don't want to do this. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? Don't look. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. What is the sound? Why is shit? Shit. Fuck me. A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile, to see what lay within, but I knew I had to. I'd come this far. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? What? I have to pick? What? What? No. The rags were wet, matted, covered in dirt and grime. But inside that tattered mess was no sign of my beloved wife. Rachel wasn't there. What the fuck? Why did I pick that? Why did I get to... What? I looked around in confusion, trying to figure out what to do next. She wasn't there. Where was she? What had I been searching for this entire time? I remembered the look on Rachel's face when I came home. Didn't I? Then the awful realization hit me right in the gut. I had been looking at this the wrong way, hadn't I? This is what you've been trying to tell me all along, isn't it? I couldn't find Rachel there, and I won't find her anywhere else, because she was never there at all, was she? I stumbled back upstairs, the pain in my leg just a dull ache now, and sat down in my bedroom. My mind was spinning, and the ache I felt before was near crippling. Finally, I could no longer fight the exhaustion, and as I tried to grab hold of something that would make sense of all this, I must have drifted off. I like to remember things my own way. What the fuck? So, what the fuck? So we decided Rachel doesn't exist. I guess. What? Are we in denial? The game is not over. I guess these books were all actually mine then. What the fuck? My head was pounding. Oh my god. What is the rest of this game? In the shards of that broken mirror, I could see my face, gaunt now, hollow and sickly, and immensely troubled. What other illusions had I dreamed up? What other truths were waiting to be exposed? Am I just going all the way fucking back now? Had this mirror been broken in a struggle or by some other way? In the dirty faded glass, I looked like nothing more than a faint shadow. There was only one set of toiletries by the sink. I used to tell myself that Rachel was the one who wanted to keep the tub. When was the last time I showered? I smelled awful. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Was this? It was the key card I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's, but if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? Oh my god, am I like trying to solve the mystery now? What is happening? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? Yes? No? Jesus fuck. Oh my god, you're putting too much pressure on me. Okay, the key card was probably Norman's. Was there any other evidence that Norman was there? Like Norman's locker was the one that was punched. What the fuck? Yes? It must have been him. He must have been using the old locker. I made up my mind. What the shit? I'm like making decisions about shit. The laptop had finally run out of power. How long have I been left running? Okay, I've got to be going back to the water tower now, right? Because everything is the fucking water tower. The water tower. There's the photo of the other man and his wife that I found in that house. Were those really his wife's remains in the tunnels? It certainly seemed so. What did I think? Did the other man murder his wife and bury her in those tunnels? Yes? The sick bastard must have. What else did that mean? Why do I have the picture of them in my house? I'm so confused. What is this game? Who killed that man anyway? My old office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. I used a digital passcode lock, but I didn't have the code. Maybe I left it somewhere. 8 names, written alongside those odd marks in different colors, were printed in that notebook. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose. I recalled the names I saw scratched out on that old desk, deep within those musty tunnels. Was the man in that house really up to something? How did he end up dead? When I came to, he was already on the floor. So now I need to find a code to my safe. It was the letter I had taken from the post box. It had gotten a bit wet in the rain. Somebody had obviously had it out for Norman, but who? Oh no, Norman, if I was wrong about Rachel, then what about him? Did I kill him? Nope. I couldn't have. I clearly wasn't seeing things correctly, but no. I could never do something like that. That note wasn't from me. I had that old TV for so long, I don't know if I could ever replace it. Didn't I have a new TV? Is this the new TV? It was a piece of junk, but I couldn't really afford anything newer. Is that the same TV, or is that... Huh. Huh. What the shit is happening? I don't know. I don't know. Did I already check this? This is where the safe was, right? Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my goodness. What the shit? Pile of mail on the floor I now saw was addressed to me. Bills, credit card offers, a letter from the bank. They were all addressed to me. By the looks of it, I hadn't collected the mail in over a week. I wasn't going to leave. I had to at least get some answers first. I couldn't go back down, not until I'd gone over everything. I needed to make sure I was perfectly clear. Okay. breakfast had I eaten there, completely alone? I must have locked the door. There was no reason to return to the backyard anyway. Okay, did I miss a code somewhere? Come to think of it, I didn't think I had even had guests over. Okay, we gotta find this code. Okay, where's the code? God damn it. Head's always pounding. It was my wallet. Okay, my wallet. With the contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe someone stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, the water tower. Was I at those places before? No. There's no way that was me out there. I woke up in that house, remember? I wasn't off in any damn forest. I don't know what I'm doing. There, that was decided. Did I find everything now? I have no idea what I'm doing. This may have been broken in a struggle or by some other way. Okay, guys, I cannot find this code. If it even existed. I just need to check that one thing before I could leave. Seemed like I'd seen all there was. Maybe I thought I was ready to go back into the basement. Maybe there wouldn't be anything for me to find, but I had to take a look at least. At least take a look. Whatever. If I was guilty, I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Did I pick up the knife? A warm, safe place? What the fuck does that mean? I took the knife and kept it firmly in my hand. Okay, I didn't even... The wall was cracked and pitted. I was told by an inspector the basement had been partially filled in before I bought the house. But by the look of that wall, I was going to need to fix the foundation. Everything smelled musty and old down here. What the fuck? What the shit? What? What am I doing? What the shit am I doing? I knew I needed to escape the nightmare, but what about the knife I still carried? I wondered, even if I left, would it really be over? So did I leave that house forever? No. I peered at the knife as I turned away. A warm place, I thought. Where could that be? What the fuck does it... A warm place? That just sounds creepy. A bath? A bath is warm. Fuck if I know. Jesus. hadn't been cleaned nearly enough. It'd probably do. You showed me the truth. I wasn't... Oops, did I just kill myself? I wasn't sure there was any reason to keep going. So what do you think? Shouldn't I just end this misery? Nope. If you say so. Okay, so I can leave or I can kill myself. There's a yellow sticky note with an 8-digit code on it. Yes. But what kind of phrase was that? Okay, to the safe. Okay, you guys. Let's see what's in the safe. Oh my god. The code I found should have let me access the safe. Yes. A poorly framed photo of what looked to be a small headstone in a graveyard. It was tucked away peacefully under a beautiful old maple tree. Underneath it was another sheet of paper. This looked like some kind of MRI printout. It showed the top view of a brain scan. I noticed the bottom of the scan had 2 whitish patches on it. I didn't recognize either image. Finally, at the bottom of the pile was a simple white envelope. The front of it read, "Do not open until I tell you." I guess this was as good a time as any to see what was inside. I tore open the envelope and removed the yellow-lined paper inside. On it was a letter, written in a hand that looked familiar. The letter read, "I know this whole event has probably been pretty difficult. You can't imagine how hard it's been for me, too. Well, maybe you can. That isn't meant to be an excuse, but, well, I hope you can better understand why I've done what I've done. Moving to this town seemed like such a dream, a quiet place to get established, to live out our lives, and to be together. But you know as well as I do that things quickly changed. Your drinking was one thing, but as you grew more distant, as you retreated into that world of yours, well, it was clear you didn't need me as much. In fact, maybe you never needed me at all. But it took all this to make you realize. In the end, though, you may never forgive me for this. You may never forgive yourself. But this is probably for the best. You'll be healthier for this. I'm just sorry it had to happen this way." So am I dying? Do I have the brain tumors? And she left? Because that was the ticket and the receipt and the suitcase. Right? Rachel. Or was she dying and she left? Was she dying and she left? Well, that didn't help me. How did he end up dead? I have 0 fucking answers, and this feels like it's like the end of the game. Okay, so is there more information now that I opened the safe? I just feel like if I leave, that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna have 0 fucking answers. 0 fucking answers. Okay, his head is pounding. He's probably the one with the tumors. And he started drinking, and then she left him? Or tried... Did I actually kill people? What the actual fuck? Also, why did I get just get to decide what the... Oh. Okay. Let's fucking leave. Let's do this. Ain't nothing left for me here. Peace out, bitches. Since I had arrived in town, things had been difficult. Working in the plant, though, had been good for me. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. Okay, so I moved here after she left me, but she said moving to the town. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. Drinking was probably just a way to deal with that. It was almost as if I was trying to beat my brain at its own game. Things stopped making sense sometime after that, and my memories of what happened are still in flux. I suppose that was when Rachel came along. What? This night had been the worst of my entire life. Would it even be possible to bounce back from everything that had happened? Everything I'd seen? What happened? What did you see? You know, in a way, I almost wish I hadn't even woken up tonight. It would have spared me a lot of pain. That man I had found in the old house had killed his wife. I was sure of it, just as sure as you killed mine. After making it out of those tunnels, I thought those sewers might feel safer. I was wrong. The security tape I had watched showed someone being attacked by what looked like two people. But who was it that attacked? You know, I didn't know who had taken my wallet, but I knew it wasn't me who had been all over town at Norman's or in that forest. I don't care what you think. I may be mad, but it wasn't me. There are plenty of other people to blame for this. Why don't you start thinking about them instead? That forest, though, was no escape either. That notebook especially left me troubled. I remembered seeing a similar list on that desk back in the tunnels. Who were the girls mentioned there? I suspected there was more to those woods than I knew, but I had no intention of going back. It was clear, at least, that Norman had been going back to the old plant. Had he been the one to seal up that room? Was he drinking up there alone? No, that was probably me. Whatever. I thought perhaps he had something to do with that dead guard. But now you've got me all mixed up. I'm not even sure what makes sense anymore. I had to catch my breath to take it all in. At each point, until the factory, things had only gotten worse. But then going to Norman's store, that was where the confusion and doubt started to set in. That's when my perspective on all this really started to change. Oh, Norman, you don't know how I don't know how you got mixed up in all this, but someone had killed you. My head was a mess. Everything ached and was foggy. So I don't know if you deserved what you got in the end. We were friends once, weren't we? Did you know about all this? Did you know what Rachel was? What? But as painful as all of that was, oh no, I couldn't bear to think about it again. After all I had seen and done, finally coming home was supposed to be the end to this entire ordeal. I had no idea, though, that it was only the beginning. A silence in the house when I had first stepped through the kitchen door. That should have been my first clue. To think that I went through all of that completely unaware of what I would discover. Did you know before the end? Did you mock me when you finally showed me the truth? You don't know what it's like to have everything ripped away from you in a heartbeat. How could I possibly go on now knowing what I do? Without Rachel, even the thought of Rachel, I was truly lost. As the door swung open, I could smell damp grass and the closeness of the air. After everything, it felt like I had more questions than answers. Yeah, you made me see the truth. I'll give you that, but now I was completely lost. You took away the only thing that had kept me going. I was sure word would get out, and soon enough, the police would come looking for me. And what then? Would you be there to show me the way? What will I do then? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Also, what are these names? Oh, are these like donators or something? I literally don't. I can't even. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Oh my god. Cute. So, I mean, Okay. Well, guys, continue. What happens if I press continue? Oh, I just start here in the house. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, we we played that game and finished it. I, um, maybe there's like when you can replay it, you can find more shit. There were those doors I didn't get to go through. I don't know what happens if you decide that you did find Rachel's body in the basement, and I still don't know what the fuck was up with the water tower. I don't. I guess I assume I had a brain tumor. Brain tumors. I'm still confused about when Rachel came in. I might just have to. I might replay this. I mean, I'm probably gonna replay this sometime, and try and figure out what the fuck. But I'll probably Ian will probably play this, and we'll watch and we'll see what Ian does. And I don't know, maybe he'll have me there to have steer him in some different directions than I did to see what happened, and then he can watch mine. But I don't know. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna have to delve into some freaking fan theories about this. I feel so lost. This probably isn't even popular enough to get a game theory. Maybe everyone write letters to MatPat. Someone. I want to know what the shit. I bet I missed a whole bunch of shit. Oh my god. That was fucking good though. Like, it was really short. I would play like a really long fucking game that was just this. Had to have been pretty easy to make, right? You'd think it would be. It wasn't that scary. It was just really unsettling. There were those two jump scares that really scared the shit out of me. But other than that, it was just a really creepy atmosphere, but with a lot of like what the fuck. It was a lot of like lost moments, like the show Lost. What the fuck is going on that sort of kept you going, but then there were zero answers. There were like there's I don't fucking know. I wonder if there is a right answer. Like if you could go through and make all the right answers. Probably have to look through the trophy list. Maybe that'll give me some clues. I don't know. But anyway, that was Home. I really enjoyed it. It's really good. You guys should go play it because Jesus, there's seems like there's way more to this game. There better be. I am a little pissed. It does seem like they took the he's crazy, brain tumor, hallucinations, what is real, what isn't real. But now I really want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? Anyway, I didn't play Evil Within tonight. I might I might play it another night this week because we need to get through that game so we can get to. I think next I want to do Until Dawn. Until Dawn sounds like it would be really fun to play through. I haven't watched any playthroughs of it. Be completely blind. Um, I might start doing that on Horror Hump Days. I'll get Evil Within a few more days, probably a few more weeks, but might have to switch over. And I'll probably keep playing Evil Within, whatever. Like just not on Horror Hump Day. Some variety. Variety. It's a spice of life. It's true. Well, oh man. See you guys later. Bye. That wasn't the share button. Let me try that again. Bye.